Name your top 5 male singers, dead or alive, not including Michael Jackson.
Prince, Stevie Wonder,
Stevie Wonder's 2.
Luther Vandross. I'd have to put Marvin Gaye in there because I'm just a big fan, right? I'd probably have to go with Bob Marley, bro.
John Lennon isn't on the list.
Okay. Well, yeah, because and I'm a big Beatles fan, but for me, it was the songwriting, bro. Like that made, you know what I'm saying? Like, in other words, that's what I appreciated the most when I listened to the Beatles. You know what I'm saying? Of course, they were a great group and they were great vocalists and they were great entertainers, but I think it was their catalog and the time that was put into the recording process of what they were creating that made it iconic, you know?
Elton John isn't on the list.
I'd say the same thing again. Like, you talking about just, yeah, the songwriting and the production, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for me, you know what I'm saying? When but you asking like singers, I'm thinking like vocalists and cadence and also production for some of them in songwriting. You know, when you talk about like somebody like Stevie Wonder, like, come on, bruh. Or Prince, you know?
I've had people name R. Kelly.
I could see that. I could see that. I could see that as is this. Let's talk about Kales though for a minute though. Like, let's go back to that. Like, it's the same thing. Like, from a writer and a producer standpoint, genius. You know what I'm saying? And definitely has the voice too. I think he's great. He's a great emulator, and he can take stuff. He could take something and just like he could pick any time period or take any era and like make it his and convince you. You know what I mean? I'm just confused by him like lately. You know what I'm saying? A little bit. Just in terms of the direct. You know what it is? It's like you have certain people that are so talented, bro, that is almost like they don't have to pick a lane, but at some point you have to pick a lane, if that makes sense. And let's be truthful, like, these are some of my favorites. You know what I mean? This is like, you know, those if I'd have to say these are artists that definitely you know, have at times tried to emulate and all kind of stuff, you know what I mean? Or understand, or like, man, what were they on when they wrote this record, like, or when they sang this record? Where are they getting this pain from? They're hearing this record.
I remember I interviewed Cisco a few months ago, and he said that, you know, he felt like every singer from his generation is doing their best Michael Jackson impression.
Yeah, I mean, everybody's inspired by somebody, man. You know, like on this new record, like, you know, I took a hot R. Kelly line and made it a hot song as much as I could, a hot song, you know. But, you know, at the end of the day, like, I got that was inspired by him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, so everyone's inspiration comes from, you know, somewhere, and hopefully it's a sincere place. But you got to give props where props is due, though, too. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't. The OGs are the OGs for a reason, you know.
Smokey Robinson gets on the list a lot.
Oh man, definitely. I probably have to technically take Bob off, technically, and I feel bad about that. Like, I feel like I wouldn't be able to. I feel like I have to turn in my dispensary card.